Welcome back, guys, to what is now called Homies with Hobbies, or Hobbies with the Homies.
I actually have a fun story to tell you about this really quickly.
All right.
It's actually, our name on YouTube is it's just called Hobby Homies.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, you know what? The Hobby Homies would sound cooler. But YouTube won't let us change it for another 12 days.
No way.
So it's going to be the Hobby Homies in 12 days.
So it's,
but if no one takes that name.
Yeah, well, if any of y'all out there, out of our millions of fans, do not steal our name, because we got 12 days. T-minus 12 days, so. But it's coming soon to a home theater near you. Alright. Well, with that being said, today's episode is a little different. Last 3 episodes,
one of those was an accident, but yes.
We opened up, as you can see, One Piece. We love it. We adore it. But, you know, we have other hobbies. And that's why we didn't really want to pigeonhole us into one topic. One amazing, great topic that everyone should really get into and enjoy.
This is just a classic computer centerpiece. It doesn't need to be everything, but it is everything.
Just in case you're wondering.
Yeah.
But that being said, I grew up playing Pokemon. I collected the cards when I was a kid. I played up to about Generation 4, a little bit of 5, skipped a little bit, and then I got to play the remake that they brought on the Switch of the first gen. But I didn't get to Scarlet and Violet yet. I hope to eventually. Just haven't gotten to it. You know, there's some other games on the back burner. And
you play a lot of Pokemon, though. I feel like I've caught you time and time again, like a child learning how to play with oneself, like playing some kind of Pokemon game, playing some Switch Pokemon game, or some old like first gen Pokemon, or like.
Yeah, I do have the original Game Boy SP Red with Ruby on deck. I even have it in my work briefcase, ready to go with the charger. So, you know, third gen is my, I'd say my favorite out of all the gens I've played. Second gen holds a really near and dear place in my heart, but third gen just changed the game. Had a really cool story, had really good legendaries, and Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire were all phenomenal games. Also, the Game Boy SP is a superior handheld gaming system, so spent a lot of time doing that. But yeah, fell off of it for a while, and so got into the One Piece cards, and you know what? Might as well get back into the Pokemon cards. So, funny enough, I have started collecting a few. I got my little binder here, you know. You gotta start small. You gotta start somewhere. Guaranteed on the front. But just to show you a little bit of what I've collected so far. Some holographics there. This is one of my favorites here. If I can figure out how to get it up to the camera. The Floragato. Full art. Just kind of beautiful.
I wonder what their power is. The Floragato.
I don't know. I don't know what type they'd be. You know. But yeah, it's what I really like about the card collecting here is really the artwork. Big fan. My friend Nick here, he got me into comics a couple years back, and you know what really drove that collection and what really drove that interest was the artwork completely. Stories are great. Don't get me wrong. But what really blows my mind with a lot of comics is the artwork. Because honestly, like, the story is a story, but really the artwork takes a lot more time, in my opinion.
True.
And it's a lot more personal. I think it's really truly art. A lot of comics repeat stories, you know, great stories, True. But they do repeat them sometimes. But yeah, so that's my little collection there. But we got something special. My awesome sister, actually, funny enough, I went over to her house for dinner the other night, and she got me some really cool art, but also gave me a bag, and in that bag was this. So, why not open it up on the YouTube, you know? Thought it'd be a fun thing.
Are we allowed 6 and up?
I think so. I mean, last time I checked my ID, I was above 6, but...
All right.
It doesn't have a mental age on the ID.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
You know, so, but as you can see here, it's the Scarlet and Violet Prismatic evolutions. From my little knowledge of the Pokemon modern day TCG, This is based off of the Evolutions. Turn this around. We can look at this. So in here you get one of 9 randomly selected foil promo cards with a special logo featuring EVEX or any of the Evolutions. My favorite, honestly, while we're on the topic, would probably be, I was asked this the other day, it's either Vaporeon or Umbreon.
I knew it.
Those are both some really awesome looking ones. I mean, Umbreon, of course. Who doesn't like Umbreon?
I knew you were going to say that, Umbreon.
Umbreon's sick.
You can't stop talking about Umbreon. It's amazing.
But Vaporeon is also really, really cool. I think they look really cool. And when I was a kid, I was addicted to having a water type. I loved having water types.
Why is that?
I don't know. I always thought that they were cooler looking, had better powers.
I gravitate.
I should say not powers.
No, I get it. I always gravitated towards Squirtle when I would start out, like, because I did play some of the early ones. I played Leaf Green a lot until I didn't save my game, and then I lost all my progress, and then I was angry for a day. But I get it. I like Squirtle, and I just like water types as well.
Yeah, because again, for the longest time, all I chose was the water type starter. Because you got Squirtle in the first gen, Totodile in the second gen, who turns into Feraligatr, he's really cool looking.
I don't know any of the. For all I know, you could be making up random names.
And then, man, I'm talking about third. See, third gen is Mudkip. And Mudkip's cool.
Yeah, definitely.
But
he sounds cool. He sounds like the guy that would be coming down like.
Well, once you grow up and realize that Torchic ends up being fire and fighting, and that is one of the most dangerous combos later on in the game.
Yeah.
You start to realize that Blaziken is honestly, in my opinion, a little bit better to have on your team.
Yo, Blaziken.
Mudkip. But, yeah, so I've always been kind of attracted to the water types. Even going forward, I mean, I love, one of my favorites is Whale Lord. He's a pure just beefcake, always has the highest HP. He's just a water type, so nothing special. But another one that's really good is Lantern. Lantern is electric and water.
I know lanterns, like green lanterns. I know about them. You could ask me everything about them.
So this one's a little different because he has electric and water power.
Okay, cool.
I don't know many green lanterns that have a water power.
So is Eevee like, what's her? Is she like?
So Eevee's a normal type.
Oh, okay. She's normal.
In the original game, now they got all these different. Different Aeolin types and all that stuff. So Eevee can be different. But in the original game, Eevee was a normal type, and depending on how you evolve them, they would have a different form. So, like for Jolteon, for instance, you evolved it with a Lightning Stone. For Umbreon, you got to evolve it at night. I don't want to go through all of them because I will embarrass my knowledge because I do not know all of them, especially going forward. But like Flareon was Firestone, Vaporeon was a Water Stone, and Jolteon was a Lightning Stone. All right, well, so turns out the mic cut out, and I didn't quite realize it right away, and so I kept talking. And luckily, our tech guru here, Nick, let me know that the mic had turned off, so we had to do a little technical wraparound. So I do apologize. I don't quite remember exactly where we left off, but I was just kind of mentioning, Nick had asked about who is Eevee, what is their type, and I was mentioning that they're normal unless you evolve them in a certain format. So depending on how you give, or what you give to the Eevee and make it evolve will change what it becomes. And they've added a lot of different ones. I know they've added, like, the original were, I believe, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Flareon, and Umbreon. Espeon was added, Leafeon was added, and then again, there's some other ones here. Glaceon is ice, and Silver,
you know what?
I don't even know who that is.
The same thing with the Flora one. I had a feeling the one with Glaceon was going to have something to do with the glacier.
Yeah. But yeah, so going forward, we also get some booster packs in this box. It looks like we get 4 TCG Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolution booster packs. And a box to hold everything.
Dude, that's kind of sweet.
That's pretty cool, you know? I'd like to have a box.
This is a sweet set.
Oh, and then a code card for TCG Live, because that's exactly what I bought this box for, is to get that code card for TCG Live. But yeah, let me just show you guys the whole box so you guys can see it. The front's very pretty. You get the Eevee. It's actually when we open it, you'll see this is actually raised. So this display is pretty cool. You got this part here, which looks really cool. This is also indented and has the different evolutions here. It looks like Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon with their little crowns on. But again, this is the surprise box. On the side here, we got, just one of the best, Umbreon. Turn it this way. But yeah, so, and then there's Glaceon as well. Sorry for the roller coaster of motion here, guys. Pardon me if you guys are motion sickness. But we'll get to it. Let's start opening this thing. I'm going to start here. Let me bring it up here, actually. To the
yeah.
Alright, well, I don't think that was as cool and excited as I thought, but here we go.
I'm going to have to go excuse myself after that. That ASMR was perfect.
Slide that out. Oh, it already looks better. Already looking fresh. Already looking clean. So fresh and so clean.
That's right. What a good reference.
Cool. And like I said, this was indented, so this is just a little sleeve to pull out.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's sweet. You'd see, like, I was always into Yu-Gi-Oh! If I had a Yu-Gi-Oh! Box like this growing up, I would have lost it.
Alright. So again, just going to go back over what's on this box. Gotta rotate this so that you guys can see it. There we go. Boom. Very pretty. Turn this up like this. Very pretty. And we're going to bring it down. I'll show you guys. Oh, this. Very pretty.
I love how Eevee is like a normal type, but she has like the Infinity Gauntlet rolling around her head.
Yeah, because she can become anything.
That's insane.
She's what you tell your kids.
Is she that strong though?
No. I mean, ultimately you could. Nah, I mean, I wouldn't run Eevee against like the final people you have to take on in any of those games. Honestly, I don't know. I never run Eevee. I'm sure people who watch this might say, "Oh, I love Eevee," but I wouldn't run Eevee. I don't really run normal types very much. Except for Milk Tank. I do like Milk Tank. He's cool. Or she's cool.
She sounds cool.
So, yep, there's the box, guys. Once again, this is actually really cool looking. So
yeah.
You can see it. Ooh, very pretty. Showing off all the evolutions there.
That's so cool.
Really gorgeous. And once again, it shows us a little box that we can get in here. So, start pulling these out. Ooh, pretty. Gonna look the same. Nope. Different. Pretty.
Scarlet and Violet. They're all Scarlet and Violet.
Yep, they're all Scarlet and Violet, but different evolutions on the front.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and then one more of these.
So does Eevee have like the most evolution? Like all these different.
I think Eevee's really the only one that.
She's like the mutt. She's like.
I think I could be wrong. Chat, you guys can correct us in the comments, but I do think that Eevee's the only one that is like that. Like it'll be different.
Okay.
And look, the booster or the promo card is a Flareon EX, which honestly, Flareon's probably my top 4. So glad I got the Flareon here. Very pretty. You can go ahead and tear this open.
You got a top 4 card as like just the side card.
Oh no, it's one of my. I said it's one of my.
I know that's what I mean. Like one of your top cards, like.
Well, it's not one of my top cards. It's one of my top favorite evolutions.
Okay.
Like
Still a top. It's just
it's a cool card.
And yeah, and you pulled it on the side. It's not even like one that you're gonna pull out of a deck.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and sleeve this.
Of course.
Honestly, I'm gonna drop it right in the sleeve. If I can do this, guys.
He's a little blind.
Yeah, sorry. I'm not doing it from my camera either.
He's got it.
Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Nice. There we go, people. Beautiful. Sleeved. Gorgeous. Wait till I pull that one up on someone in a game. Alright, what do we got in here? What are these little pretty things? I don't know. They're kind of hard. Oh, I guess they're little like
Your
binder dividers.
Yeah,
That's cool.
That's your divider.
I don't have that many cards.
They want you to get more.
They need to give me more in these little booster packs then.
Ooh.
Oh, these are cool actually. Flip them over.
That would be the coolest filing cabinet. You're just sorting files in there.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, if you put them together, let's see if we
can
organize
know.
them. Let's see. Boop.
That's so cool.
No, that's not organizing, but
It's hard. I mean,
it's cool.
I don't
There
think
we
they
go.
all fit perfectly, but
All right. So that's the box, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and close this up real quick. Boop. And now we open. All right.
fingers crossed. First pull. Ooh,
Funny
it's
enough,
gonna be.
these
It's
are
gonna be.
so much better than
I was gonna
the
say.
One Piece cards. So
It's gonna be a good pull because he opened it in one rip.
All right. Let's go ahead and pull these out. All right. Dracolock. Cool. Or Dracoloak.
Dracloak. Duraludon.
And like I said,
He's got to be
played
durable.
I played up to about Gen 4 that I can really remember. So some of these I actually don't quite know.
He looks like the green one. What's his name? The one that does Harden.
Looks better down here. Yeah, he turns into oh, does Larva? I didn't know. I guess Larvitar turns into him, and then he turns into the full evolution, which
Right.
I'm drawing a blank on. Which Tyranitar. Yeah.
Dude, all you can do is Harden as that guy. You can't even
I mean,
can't even attack.
some guys are just like that.
Yeah. Bronzor. Bug catching set,
Dude,
bro.
I've been waiting for that one.
That's tough.
Ooh, he's cool.
Pyroar.
Yeah, I haven't seen him yet, but he's cool. It
You
looks like a
pulled a
Lion King card.
I was literally gonna say you pulled a Simba.
That actually, it looks like Pride Rock. I bet that's kind of what they're going for.
The
there.
inspiration.
Can't go anywhere without going to a festival grounds. Great. The reverse holographic we got, guys. Whoa. What? Is the Hippopotas.
Hippopotas.
Whoa.
that Superman?
One's really pretty. It's an
Roy.
ancient card. It has this like rainbow effect too.
Whoa.
Very pretty.
It's like Superman Dragon.
Yeah, kind of slide that in a little sleeve here.
Roaring Moon.
Let's see what else we get. Whoa! I do like Dust Noir. He's sick. That's a really pretty card too. I love the artwork.
What's his like
What's his type?
yeah, what's his type?
Psychic.
Psychic.
Mhm.
Oh,
Cool.
classic.
And that's it for that one, guys.
Oh, they're gonna steal the QR code. You done did it.
Uh-oh. Alright, sleeving some cards and then we'll open the next one.
Sleeving the favorites.
Yes, sir.
I pull the trash
Ooh.
off camera.
And then we're going to do...
Yeah, that one's cool. Skirt, skirt.
Not so skirt. There we go. Boop.
Easy
Cool.
pulls.
Nothing crazy yet, but those are pretty good looking cards. Ooh, alright, this one. Let's see what we got here. Pop that open there. Slide the card.
First one
open.
wasn't too bad. That was a good warm up, I think. Gave us a little taste. That was a good crisp open too.
Oh.
I like that though. No, I like when it rips like that.
Alright, well, we'll pull it out like that.
Oh.
Let's see what we got. Oh, wait. Was this the guy who evolves into our Simba? I think so. Now I have a match, guys. Look at that. And another Dracloak. Great.
Can't get enough of them.
Can't get enough of them. But I do think I might have...
Hey, look at that!
Hey!
Deja vu!
So if anyone wants one of these, I'll send it out to you guys.
Yeah, no doubt. Yo, we got some research for you.
Nice.
Oh, that is a different look. Can you pull that other professor back out real quick? Hold them side by side and show the difference between professors.
Who would you like to talk to?
This is like...
I think I might go with him.
This is the angel
and scares me.
the demon, yeah.
He looks like he's going to come back at the end and be a villain.
No, yeah, he looks very... The funniest part is, this guy could be the bad guy, and this guy could end up being the good guy.
100%. He's from the future.
Yeah, right? He's seen some stuff.
Okay, Shaman.
Do you know Shaman?
Yeah, not very well, but I do recognize Shaman. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what it is, but I kind of like it. Choose a Pokemon's EX in your discard pile that has Ogerpon in its name.
Ogerpon.
Interesting. All right.
Ooh.
Yes, the reverse holographic for Applin.
That's kind of cool, though.
He's
The
got
effect
spray
is sick.
fluid. What?
Dude, he's strong. Whoa!
Screen tail.
Is this not a big deal? Because this thing
pretty.
looks sick. Hey, another roaring moon.
Let's go. So it's not really that crazy.
Henry's going to sell it now. Oh, no, another stolen QR code.
For like a penny. Alright, so... Probably not gonna sleeve any of those. The Applin's cool.
Yeah, you gotta sleeve the Applin. You gotta sleeve the Applin.
That is really pretty.
Yeah, dude, it's a really cool effect.
I'm gonna go back to the Applin here,
Pulls
guys.
the trash off camera.
It has kind of a texture to it. Has a really cool holographic to it. You know, I'm gonna take back what I said at first. I wasn't too excited, but now I'm excited.
You know, the feeling you're getting from this card feels like how someone would feel if they got like a holographic Karibo in like Yu-Gi-Oh or something.
Except for Karibo, it's kind of useful.
You know, Applin could be useful, I feel like, maybe.
Sometimes, maybe.
All right, third deck.
All right. Let's see if we get another fresh open.
We have from like low scaling to high scaling.
I'm just gonna pull this one off because, well, you know, that's not that cool.
It's cool. It's cool. Uh-oh.
Here we go. Black Belt's training.
That guy's sweet. They got Ryu in here?
Ooh! Let's go!
Or Riolu.
Now I just gotta get his evolution.
Hey!
Another happy professor.
The friendly evil nerd. Professor.
That's not Professor Elm. That's crazy. Uh-oh. Let's go. Techno Radar.
They call us Fitbits.
Some more festival grounds.
Heck yeah, we can party.
Oh.
Great Tusk. That's cool.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, that's
Same
so
effect,
pretty.
but for the Furfrau. So this is one I don't know, guys, but it's really pretty. Ooh.
Nicer than the Applin. Still pretty. He's got to sleeve it right now. Right now.
Definitely want to sleeve that. Whoop. Uh-oh. Let's go. We were just talking about third gen, y'all, and look what I pulled.
Oh.
This is actually just something I really like. I am very happy with it. I love the Reggies. Reggie Gas, Reggie Steel, Reggie Rock. One of the coolest sets of extra, kind of extras. You know, you don't really need them, but they're really fun to go after once you get to the point in the game. And this one has a really cool effect to it, so I'm very happy with that.
Is he really evolved?
He doesn't evolve.
Oh, he doesn't.
This is a legendary.
It's a legendary.
Or like yeah, I'll call it a legendary. I mean, people can correct me if they like, but I would definitely call it the Reggies legendary. So like the Reggies are kind of like
Yeah, compare them. Give me a comparison.
Well, you didn't play the second gen.
Fair.
But second gen, you get the legendary birds. Those are your legendaries. Like, those are your main legendaries. But then you also have the dogs.
The dogs.
Or the cat, whatever you want to call them.
Okay.
Which are Entei, Suicune, and... wait, now I'm drawing a blank.
For $50, what is the last name?
Entei, Suicune, and... I guess those might. I don't know. Now I'm really fucking up.
Someone in the comments, correct Henry right now.
Yeah, seriously. Let's see. First gen are the birds. You get Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno with Lugia.
Obviously, Articuno.
Oh, actually, no, I'm wrong. So the second gen, you get the dogs as the main legendaries, and the secondary legendaries would be the. I don't know. Now I'm falling off. Sorry, y'all. Y'all can correct me in the comments. But here we go. I got an evolution. Leafeon. That's pretty sick. Very holographic. Very cool. Very happy with that.
Yeah, that's sick too.
Yeah.
The green ones I also like the leaf
type.
Yeah, the leaf type I really like too.
Grass type. Boop. So that's also up there, y'all. I got a little basic energy. Not showing you guys this.
Yeah, don't show them the QR code. Pulls crash off the screen. Oof. Alright.
The fourth and final pack, y'all.
This is where all the money is in this pack. All the wonder, all the dreams.
Oh, another Riolu.
Of course, we gotta start with what we remember. Ooh.
Friends in Paldea.
Yeah, they're just going out.
Lopunny. Okay, that's something I need.
Dreepy. Professor Sada's Vitality.
Speaking of the devil.
Water types.
We pulled it. Let's go, y'all. I love second gen. Bronzong. That's cool because I got his earlier evolution earlier. So
okay.
Dude,
you're getting the green. You're getting the plant types.
He's cool. He's all right. Cool holographic.
They're hooking you up with the plant types.
Modern art thing.
No, he's a building.
That is so wild.
A metal bridge.
So this is cool, guys. I don't know what to say. I mean, I really like the artwork. I really do. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
But I'm curious if that's the evolution of what I've been getting. You know, I got the two that.
Yeah, I know exactly what it is. It's like you said. It's with the building one, the stoic one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
I think it's this one, right?
Yep.
Let's go. Well, you know, at least I now have a building evolution, and it's holographic. Very pretty.
Ooh.
Don't know what to say, y'all. It's pretty.
The boulder knows what to say.
Pretty cool. And that's it. That's the final one, y'all. So, to conclude, not gonna lie, I had some pretty awesome pulls. I like that are personal. You got the Regigas, that's awesome. The holographic Leafeon, beautiful. The Furfrou, gorgeous. The Applin,
yes.
Awesome. And the Dust Noir, pretty sweet. Also, I'd throw in that Flareon, even though it was like just a giveaway card, but still really cool. And I'll give a notable, what is it called? Shout out, I guess. Didn't make the crazy batch, but I like it. It looks pretty. I like the artwork on it.
All right, so questions. Would you recommend a consumer to get this box? Like, if they were to like see this out like at a store,
I would totally recommend it. I think if you like, especially if you want to get into Pokemon cards, it gives you a really good, gives you a little good starter pack, and it gives you a box to put stuff in. And it gives you little dividers, which are really pretty.
Yeah, that's sweet.
But you start with 4 packs. It really kind of gets you into this run of cards. Now, Evolutions is no longer the most recent one that's out. It's kind of a little bit older, so that if you're looking into like trying to get in the market, I've heard that it's sometimes better to go for the older boxes because those aren't printed as much. But if you just want to collect, which I'd recommend at least starting out just collecting and getting into enjoying the collecting of it, enjoying the cards of it, start playing the game a little bit, understand it, and get a passion for it. This is a really great way to kind of get into it. Again, I haven't really collected a lot. I've collected a decent bit so far, but I've just really done booster packs, and this was my first big box that I got to do, so that was kind of fun. opening up a whole box. And then again, now I have a box to put stuff in. So
In terms of like you being a fan for a lifelong time, like, would you say this satisfied you, like in that aspect of like pulling cards that you were like as a fan, like I was happy I pulled this, or these were the cards I wanted. You know what I mean? Like,
yes, again, I'm very. I mean, I'm kind of like smiling over here at the idea that we were talking so much about some of these Pokemon before, and then I pulled them. Like when I mentioned Suicune.
Yeah, that is really cool.
I even kind of want to just sleeve the Suicune just because I really like it.
Yeah,
it's a cool.
Dude, sleeve them. Yeah,
it's a cool thing. I might just love and
treasure the cards.
Yeah, I need to get a bigger binder eventually, but I'll put Suicune in here. Give it a little home.
Yeah, I think the last question I would say is, on a scale of 1 to 10, do you think any of these, or not even a scale of 1 to 10, did you pull any expensive cards? I guess did you pull any in your knowledge? Would you think you pulled any kind of pricey ones, or?
I really don't have a knowledge, unfortunately, that well of that. But no, I don't know. I don't think any of these are like crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy finds, unfortunately.
Maybe a couple
I
schmackaroos.
Again, I shouldn't say unfortunately because again, I am enjoying the collection of it.
Yeah,
I think
no doubt.
You saw that when I got into comics. I mean, I just like the collection of things, and I like to have a complete set of things.
That's the best part. Yeah, it's the best part, no doubt.
But yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed again like the holographics I pulled. They were really pretty.
He's currently on his app right now, looking up the price.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Speaking if I couldn't tell you, but unfortunately it's not pulling up anything.
Speaking of though, what is the name of this app, Henry, so you could put people on?
Oh yeah, if you're interested in seeing what what value kind of brings to the table with these cards and how some cards can go for a kind of, in my opinion, a little crazy amount. It's called price charting. Literally just one word, and it works for baseball cards. It works for One Piece cards. It works for Pokemon cards. All sorts of stuff. I mean. It looks like, and even video games, comic books, coins, trading cards, Lego sets, sports cards, and Funko Pops.
I didn't even know it did Funko Pop.
So it does a lot of things to show you kind of, again, these are all collectibles, you know.
This is not an ad, by the way. This is just a shout out to a really cool app. Yeah.
100%. No paid sponsorships. But if you guys want to, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, I think it's a fun thing to get into for all ages, especially if you have kids. You can kind of get into it with them. Be weary of how much money you end up spending, because again, it can get quite pricey. But again, it's a fun collection idea. It's fun to get into it with friends. It's fun to get into it by yourself. Eventually, I want to get into the card playing of it. So. Once I have a big enough deck I can share with Nick, we can play a little game for you guys. And
no doubt.
Show you how that kind of goes. Because, again, this is a learning process for me as well. And I'm just kind of sharing the process with Nick and Nick with me as we go through this hobby channel.
I also would say that I don't know much about how to play this game. I definitely was more the video game Pokemon player and not the card game, but... We're getting into card games recently, so I'd be down for it. I also have my own deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and would be down maybe one day if I saw like a cool kind of box set like this. I would buy it and do it on, unpackaging of sorts and show it off. But, yeah, I mean, from what I saw as like not a huge fan, I thought it was really cool. There were some really pretty cards that you pulled. And, like, again, I don't know how they would handle in battle, but, like, for I think the personal side, I think it satisfied, like you said. Like, if you're a fan, I think it will satisfy you, like pulling this deck.
Yeah, and that's what I like about it is even if you're pulling something like Evolutions, you can come across things from all generations of the game.
Yeah.
So if you're new to the game player, like if you are newer into the game, and know about the kind of 6th, 7th, 8th generation Pokemon, or if you are older into the game in like the first 3 or 4 generations, you can still find something that you like. So definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
But I think that concludes our little episode today.
I wouldn't call it a little one. It was a little chunker, but you know what? I say the size, the medium size, and the chunkiness of it goes with the chunkiness of the box and what you're pulling out of it, and
again, this is our 4th episode, so we're getting there.
I hate that you keep saying 4th, because like that one video is like 2 minutes long.
It's still our 4th.
It is. You're right. When you're right, you're right. When you're right, you're right.
If you like the length, let us know. If you don't like the length, let us know. We are open for feedback.
Yes, please. Comment. Say whatever you need.
Like and subscribe.
Whatever, yeah. Any kind of suggestions to make it better, more interesting. I'm sure we'll do some videos in the future, maybe of like showing us more and not just always showing off the One Piece desk and the cards. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be doing other things in the future, but
we do have other passions.
We do. I promise. Yeah, no doubt. It's so funny because we've done only card stuff, but like we are very passionate about a lot of other stuff. Like not.
We promise.
Yeah, I buy comics and vinyls like every week. So that can also be something coming in the future. But yeah. But I guess for now, I mean, I'm Nick.
I'm Henry.
And I guess we're the
homies with hobbies.
The homies with hobbies. The hobby homies.
The hobby homies.
Check back in 12 days.
All right. Peace.